All right, the next verses that explain this, that add on to that, when Peter was talking, 2 Peter chapter 2 verses 10 through 16, this says, this is especially true of those who follow the corrupt desire of the flesh and despise authority, Yah's authority, idolatry, rebellion, which is the root of witchcraft. See, bold and arrogant, they are not afraid to heap abuse on celestial beings. This is twice. This is in two different books where it's talking about not heaping abuse and mocking demons, angels, good or bad, right? But we know the scripture, and we say no weapons formed against us will prosper. We know when we talk about the serpent of old will be thrown into the lake of fire. We are allowed to quote scriptures, but it's how you do so, and it's not to be out of your own pride where you're talking fleshly. It says even the angels who are stronger, they do not even dare to do such a thing. So let's go back here. Bold and arrogant, they are not afraid to heap abuse on celestial beings, yet even angels, although they are stronger and more powerful, do not heap abuse on such beings when bringing judgment on them from Yahuah. If you try to come out of your place that you are supposed to be in under the authority and protection of Yahusha, you will get into trouble because you are acting outside of that protection. Period. It's very clear. And this is to tell you how exactly through Yah, what it says, not from my opinion, but what it's telling you, how we're supposed to speak when dealing with demons, when dealing with spiritual warfare, when we're getting attacked, and how not to. Very, very important. For even Yahusha, remember, the Messiah did not do it. Let's go to another one. This is very, very, very important, this verse. Hebrews chapter 2, verses 9 through 11. But we do see Yahusha, so Yahusha the Messiah, who was made lower than the angels for a little while, temporarily, when he came in the flesh, before he died and rose and ascended and fulfilled the prophecy. So when he was here before he died and rose, who was made lower than the angels for a little while. People don't understand this. I didn't understand. And so if you don't understand, because I've seen people do this is very important. Now crowned because he fulfilled prophecy, praise Yah. Can we get a praise Yah for that? That's why we shouldn't be afraid. Now crowned with esteem and honor because he suffered death, so that by the favor of Yahuah he might taste death for everybody. In bringing many sons and daughters to favor, it was fitting that Yahuah, for whom and through whom everything exists, should make the pioneer of their deliverance perfect through what he suffered, what the Messiah suffered. Both the Son, who makes people Haqodash or sacred, and those who are made Haqodash sacred, which is us, are the same family. So Yahusha is not ashamed to call them brothers and sisters.